the manhwa that turned the shonen industry upside down. It's not known so much for its plot or deep character development, but for its artwork. I still don't understand how the creators managed to maintain such high-quality illustrations from start to finish, considering that the manhwa was released weekly. And I will say even more, chapter after chapter the story progressed and the battles increased, the art in Solo Leveling only got better, brighter and more impressive. And then, when the first season was released in 2024, I was a bit disappointed. But don't get me wrong, I like the first season, that I think it's well done. Definitely better than 95% of the trash that comes out every season. But damn, I hope you understand me. The first season was good, but it wasn't amazing. To me, it just had decent animation, but it completely failed to capture the style of the original manhwa. The only great fight I can point out is Jinwoo's battle with Igris. This? Yes, this was awesome. And yeah, you could say,
well, it's your expectation, that's your problems.
I agree, but that take doesn't work with Solo Leveling. Because when the creators decided to adapt this story into an anime, and not just any story, but the best manhwa in its genre, they automatically placed a heavy burden on themselves. They were obligated to recreate a masterpiece, but now it's an animation. And in my opinion, that burden turned out to be too much for them. So, when they announced the second season, I wasn't expecting anything special anymore. I was just preparing to make some tea once a week and watch a good anime without setting my expectations too high for each episode. And man, I was blown away after watching the first episode. I can't explain it, maybe a casual anime fans wouldn't even notice the difference between the first season and the second, but just trust me, it's there. Apparently the creators solved the wave of confusion from manhwa fans and pushed the second season almost to perfection. Yeah, the style still isn't amazing as in the manhwa, but the fights, so my respect. There are more and more battles, Jinwoo looks hotter than ever, and the fight choreography is getting more and more epic. In short, any chat approved. And then I fell into the same trap as 2 years ago before the first season came out. Once again, I started raising my expectations for every episode. Let's break down the second moment that personally disappointed me and in my opinion was ruined in the anime. The sparring match between Jinwoo and Goto. First of all, for some reason, they made Jinwoo look like a scared little boy facing a serious opponent for the first time. You can even see a moment where he looks nervous. But at the same time, in the manhwa, he was so relaxed that you could just sit back and enjoy watching Son dominate and humiliate. And why the hell did they cut out this moment? I really don't get it. Because this scene was supposed to show that Jinwoo was already far above even international S-rank hunters. Goto literally shit himself realizing he would have died if Jinwoo hadn't been stopped. And just look at how Jinwoo is stopped in the manhwa versus how it's done in the anime. I think this good moment ruined for reasons I can't understand. And of course, the moment I couldn't ignore, the introducing of Beru, a super powerful giant ant that was clearly inspired by Meruem from Hunter x Hunter, and this oversized ant literally wipes out all the S-rank hunters. What do you think? How should such a character look? Like this? Or maybe like this? No, of course not. Instead, he looks like this.
Oh my god! Wow! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
I don't know about you, but Beru's design in the anime doesn't impress me at all. In the manhwa, just looking at him on the page, you feel the danger, but here, meh. I didn't think much of it at the time, but now I see that for some reason A1 Pictures decided to change these small details from the manhwa, and it doesn't seem like it's due to a small budget. These are deliberate changes. Most likely, the studio is trying to stretch out Jinwoo's transformations into a full Giga Chad, which is why he still looks like a regular S-rank hunter. Even though in the manhwa at this time, Jinwoo was already the most dominant man on the planet. Though, this reason still doesn't explain Beru's redesign. Короче, I don't know. Maybe you guys can answer my questions in the comments, I will read them all and we can discuss together. Let's wait the next episode, the fight with Jinwoo and Beru's. I really hope it's gonna be perfect. Thanks for watching to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and new video is already on the way. Matane!